Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. The weekend is in arm's reach already. And we are back in Azeroth, having breakfast, going to the wetlands. It'll be fine today, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Murlocs and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, hi, good morning everyone. Hi Maddie, hi Sima, good morning Caninos, hi LJ, hello. Good to see you all. Caninos, thank you for your 90 streak. Almost triple digits, exactly. Yeah, thank you so much. That is really cool. Thursday, day, pea soup. No, let's call it Thursday, not pea soup day. No. We wanted to have it a tasty day, right? Yeah. Maybe it's time to get up and start breakfast. Don't you have to go to work today? Do you have a day off? Alright. So, loaded up on that. This is what we're doing. The Cursed Sailor. That is also Darksha. And those two. Those two is what we do. You do have to work, you're just lazy. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes you have to be lazy. That's okay. What are you going to do for breakfast? Right. Right. Oh, we are in the Silkback era. I leveled her to skill 150. So now we can make the small silk packs. Done it. Silky smooth. Yes. Indeed. How is your throat, Maddie? Did the soup help a little bit? Is it a bit better or still ugh? Already a bit better. Oh, that is awesome. That is great to hear. Very good. Alright. I'm a little bit worried about this one. Well, not about the cursed sailors, but going through the Murloc territory again and all. I'm a little bit worried, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Soup and lots of tea with ginger? Yeah, ginger is... There has to be a reason why ginger is used so much and people get sick so little when they actually use it. There has to be a connection, I think. Good morning to the Lurker Lounge. Slept only in parts this night. Okay. Well, you slept. That's good. Yeah. Hi David, good morning. No, but seriously, you're feeling better and that's all that matters. That's all that is important. Very good. Quite longish actually. Woo. Interesting. What's that? Food crate. Yeah, let's leave that for someone who can't make their own food. Ooh boy. Well, I suppose here goes nothing. Let's see. I think it might be a good idea to actually get them out of the water somehow. Yeah, and your curses don't really interest me, to be honest. I don't care much about your curses. Okay, let me get out of here. Hi, Nafadre! Good morning! Oh, path get assembled back together? Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Let's Frankenstein a madcap. Yeah, this is much better. Having them here on the coast is better. A little bit more wiggle room, at least in the beginning. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Maddie slept in parts, and Sima wants to reassemble him. You did too? Woohoo! That's good. So, the first package of my mom arrived. Yes, well, we picked it up yesterday, right? And update for all of you. The package contained Spätzle, right? Some egg noodles, let's call it that. And Knoppers, although we are not going to get any more Knoppers because they are like 75% of their usual size nowadays and cost the same. So no more Knoppers for us. Then the original Black Forest ham, because Rampo is a real fan of that. And original Bratwurst. Yeah. And it was still coolish. So we put them right into the freezer and everything was fine. Mom did a really good job packaging them up. Shrinkflation, yeah, it's... I got the first package of Knoppers and I was like, excuse me, what? What the hell is this? I thought they were minis, but they aren't. They are the regular size now, and I thought, are you kidding me? No, 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 we are not going to do that, forget it. Mm-mm. Yeah, the good thing is, Maddie, that I don't care about that either, because that is the last time that we had them. The currywurst is coming in the next package, which is already on the way because they didn't have them last time. But it's already on the way. And it will arrive before Mom arrives. So that was her big concern. Yeah, the thing with the whole shrinkation scheme that they are all running, they can do that. I don't care. As soon as I see that something like that is happening, I don't buy it anymore. And they just push me more and more to, you know what? I know how to make cookies and stuff. I don't need you. Always curry the wurst. Yes, always. Always make sure to curry the wurst. That's important. Muy importante. Cookies. Yeah. As soon as I get sugar. I have enough flour. So I as soon as I get sugar, everything will be good. Ooh, that is... There are 3 of you. On very close proximity. I am not a fan. Hi, Grokax. Good morning. Let's get a glance of what's going on here. To the sugar store. Yeah, I just have to remember for Saturday when we go shopping that I do not buy flour because we have enough flour. I just need the sugar. Nice. That's done. That was easy. Well, you know, the flour packages are 2 kilos. The sugar packages is 1 kilo. Right? And the butter package is 500 grams. So out of that, I have a ton of cookies or cakes already. Mm-hmm. Well, a 500 gram pack is a 500 gram pack. Do I know the original price of it? If it hasn't changed in the last 5 years? No. Is it getting more expensive? Yeah, just like everything is getting more expensive. We soon need to get our own cows. You will have a problem with that. Living in the city. You might have a problem with that. But Canininus is a rabbit, not a cow. Someone could offer you a job where you're always on vacation and get paid full time. Go into politics. What is not getting more expensive? Exactly. Exactly. Maybe cows on the balcony is not allowed. I don't think so. I mean, if barbecue on the balcony isn't allowed, I suppose that a whole cow on the balcony might cause a problem as well. Maybe. Could be wrong though. Let me know. What? No, that is not correct. I need to stop that. That is not for this one. Okay, cool. Nobody saw. Oh, let's delete that. Oh god. No. Go away. That is not for this one. And I can even take that completely away. Aha. Are you done following me around? Yeah, okay. Fantastic. I can even take that completely away. I don't need that anymore. Oh, and done. Go away. Perfect. Nice. The cookie sounds pretty good right now. Well, you can make cookies. Not that difficult actually. Oh, you're not that fast of a swimmer. And now you go back. Oh, of course. Of course. Hi, Grim Rider. Good morning. Let's take over the world. Sure. And then we have breakfast. Okay. Fortunately you're at work and canned soup is all you have. Then you have to make cookies as soon as you get home, LJ. And enjoy them. Mm-hmm. What's a little world domination before breakfast, right? I mean, didn't our parents always tell us that you pursue your dream, right? Think big, have a dream, try to realize it, or to make it a reality. So, that was the wrong button again. I wanted to press that one. Why would you like to dominate Nathadril's fridge? That thing is empty all the time. Took a little bike trip to Motornet. Get a proper pump for the bike, and you can actually keep an eye on the tires. Yes, the pressure. Yeah. That I got at that. That you didn't need the pump to just look at the tires. Question, Canininus. If you are in dire need of ketchup, wouldn't it make more sense, and stay with me here, wouldn't it make more sense to be in control or take domination about on the local supermarket? Rather than Nathadril's fridge? Wouldn't that make a little bit more sense? I mean, talking in the grand theme of things here? Oh, this is all taking way too long. Go away! There we go. No, right, because you like things complicated. Right. Right. Why easy when there is a complicated way around? You all have way too much energy to spend on things. Yeah. But you're still young. So it makes sense. Don't be late for work. For some reason, bosses don't like that. Except when it is their own. When they are the ones being late, then that is perfectly fine, but never others.
Congratulations.
It would be nice if they would have put a like a name on it. Which one is the flying osprey? Hmm. Or maybe the other one. Don't listen to Nafadril, don't drive fast. We know what happens when you drive fast, don't do it. Then he wins the World Championship? You have never seen him play SnowRunner, haven't you? Or Rage, or anything concerning driving. Hey. You and that bloody curse. Okay, new try. Okay, so there's nothing here, and I didn't see a box in there as well. Where the heck is it? Wait, hold on. To the south of Manethil Harbor, so it is here. Okay, we are done with these two. Okay. You just start playing hardcore again? Last time you lost your level 60 warrior. Oh, that sucked. Sorry to hear. Yeah, you know, usually I wouldn't have played a mage. I wouldn't have chosen a mage, but, you know, I was coerced, so here we are. And I don't hate it. Right? Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. But I still feel very, very squishy with her. Compared to the two duo to the duo of Hunter and a pet. He parked all his trucks in the quarry? Yes, and again, you still want him to drive fast. Are you sure about that? Are you? Are you really sure about that? Maddie's tea has a lot of ginger in it. So I would say it is a citrus tea with a lot of ginger. Vitamin C overload. Oh, leave me alone. You walking handbag. Always black tea? No variation in there? Always the black one? No green tea, no white tea, no fruity. That one. Okay. Well then. You get out of here. You're done swimming for the day. Earl Grey, Assam, English breakfast, Darjeeling, Lady Grey. Those are just variations of black tea. No fruit? Okay. Alright. But all the others are variations of black. Yep. You know, like a little darker or neon black. It's just black tea. But that's alright. You like what you like. As of late, not too long ago, I found white tea with some fruits, like with pineapple or with peach or with something or with strawberry. That was really good. I liked that one a lot. Hi, Giga. Good morning. So I have to go on thing, I suppose? Shut up, I'm looking for things. Get that one.
This chest is waterlogged and its siding broken. Many claw marks mar both the inside and outside of the chest, as if Murlocs have searched through it and stolen its treasure. But tucked deep within the chest is a single Lightforge ingot. Unfortunately, many more will be needed if enough metal to fashion a weapon is to be gained. Having grabbed the single Lightforge ingot from the waterlogged chest, it is clear that Murlocs have stolen the rest. Hunt the Murloc raid is near the Flying Osprey wreckage for the lost Lightforge iron.
Okay. Yeah, Murlocs. Our nemesis. Our nemesis. But I refuse to let them win for the third time. Not going to happen. You like all grain English breakfast? English breakfast is great. I am a fan of English breakfast. But as I said, I found this white tea lately, and that is so mild but full of flavor. Very nice. One profession you've never done? It's inscription. How does it work? You gather herbs, flowers. You crush the petals. You turn the crushed petals into ink. And then you write the inscription on a parchment paper. And that is it. Who is Lutte? Me! Who else would be Lutte, if not me? You're in my channel. If only my channel would represent the name. That would be something. I should think about that. That would be such a smart idea, wouldn't it? Okay. Smart ideas before noon in this economy. Well, someone has to. While the rest of you are still sleeping. No, you're a night elf from Teldrassil. That's in your name. See this whole name thing all of a sudden playing out? Those could be the ones having the iridescent pearls, from what I've learned. That makes soup, and that is what we need for our quests. Okay, perfect. You have Caribbean roots? That could be. But that doesn't make you automatically a pirate. Who wants soup? Nope, it is a quarter to 10 in the morning. I am not in the mood for soup right now. Thank you. Thank you though. little bit too early for that. For me, for now. Okay. Fair? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, believe me, if I were in the mood for it, I would do it, but I'm not. And I had my breakfast already. No, we determined here on the channel that breakfast is just the time of day. If it is the first meal of the day, it is breakfast. And it doesn't matter if it is at 9 a.m., if it is at noon, if it is at, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon. If that is your first meal of the day, it is breakfast. I would. Breaking fasting. Would be, could be. I don't know how the name came to pass. I don't know. In German it's called Frühstück, which I think if you want to translate it one-on-one, it would be something like early piece. Like a piece of something early on in the day. Or it is because, you know, working, when you are working and you just have limited time, but you need a little break. Having a fast break. Are you in Sweden, Night Elf? Denmark. All right. That would explain why it is 8:47 for you. Gotcha. Yeah, Finnish and German basically have the same translation in that case. A video in general? What? Why is there a video in general? Why isn't a video in the video channel? For reasons? Well, then I have to move it to the video channel. You want to throw it there then yourself in the video channel? Or should I do it? You just saw movies and thought, that's not it. That's true. It's a break from the night. You can try? Yeah, otherwise I'm going to move it. Just post it again in the video channel and then delete it from general. If you can do that. Oh, come on, we need one more piece. One more light forge ingot. Can't be that difficult to get one more of that. That's not it. Going to go and doing some open games yourself? Do that! Enjoy! Thanks for the lurk. Clips and videos, yes! Too enigmatic. Fair, fair. Fair. Thank you, Cine. And now you really earned the coffee. Make it an extra large. It's layer mug large. Woohoo! Very good. Very good. I will take a look at that video very soon. Yep. Hi, Sione. Good morning. Are you going to give me the light forge ingot? The last one? No. Well, maybe you do. Next! You? Also no. Screw you. Oh, I hate being in the water here. There we go. 100 more Murlocs to go. Yes, because we need just one more ingot. That's exactly how it's going to go. But hey, the Murlocs are helping us getting to level 30. So I'm not complaining much, just for being in the water. And I know that sounds contradictory, given that we are playing Subnautica as well, but this game is not made to be underwater. Not even Metal Gear to rust? That is true, but do you know how long it takes for those clothes to be dry again? It takes forever. And the wetlands are not really known for having sunshine all day, every day. Hours later. Was there room for Lumina as well? Or is she sleeping on the couch? Oi! I really hate this. This is one of the stupidest designs they could do. It's not like I can climb over those mountains to get to Ironforge. Just make a little nook here. But no, you have to find the pixel perfect moment. There we go. Sleeping on the couch, not enter her coughing? Oh no. I hope she's getting better soon. It's been a while now since you said that. That she started to... or that she had the cough. You're starting slowly too? Oh no. Well, that sucks. No, 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 no. Not you too. One is enough. Oh! Coughing. The coffin that you wrote is the thing that you are mostly laying in when you go 6 feet under. Once bought the original Tomb Raider and managed to play it for maybe 10 minutes forward. Until you got stuck on a pixel place. An hour later you gave up. Oh! Oh great. Whoops.
Congratulations.
Finally. Did it. Yeah, you can't be sick and be handling food. That's not a thing. I know that you know. I know you know. Hmm? Evaluation is on June 6th. That's next week.
What can I do for you?
My thanks to you, adventurer, and the gratitude of my cursed brethren goes to you as well. To break the curse and free all of my brethren, the thing stowed on my ship must be retrieved and cleansed. I don't know what it was, but I do know that it was stored securely in the ship's strongbox, which Captain Hallandor lorded over. My old captain is still in my dreams. I know he walks my doomed ship, the Intrepid. Get the key from him and use it to open the Intrepid's strongbox. Then, after you have the cursed thing, bring it to the priest Glorin Steelbrow in town.
Ah, you found them! Now let's get this Lightforge iron hammered into something useful, eh? There is a dwarven weaponsmith in the dwarven district of Stormwind who can craft with Lightforge iron. His name is Grimand Elmore. I've packed the iron you found into a crate. Take it to Grimand and tell him your tale. I'm sure he'll oblige someone on a quest such as yours and craft for you a weapon. A weapon to give even Morbant Fell worry.
Oh. I see, I see. No, we are not handling that, Simon. For that we are calling someone who's handling it. Yeah. Being present with the mask and gloves, not really doing anything. Yeah, standing in the corner and looking pretty. That's basically it. Hold on, just a second. Just a quick second. I'm getting phone calls from numbers that are very weird. Who is that number? Blocked. Okay. The amount of spam calls is unfathomable. You wouldn't AFK in front of... There is nobody here. I am the only guest in Menethil. Yeah, but you haven't received a single spam call in a decade? I get several per week. Yep. Several per week. And then I go to Kuka Soiti, right? Because that's the first address you go to with a number you don't know. And then I see things like, it's apparently a chimney man, or it's apparently a somebody for the well, or somebody for the roof, or somebody trying to raise money for some such. And it's like, I don't even know. I don't even answer the phone. They have to get the number from Tilia. Tilia must sell these numbers. Because why would they call me otherwise for something about the well, or something about the roof of the house, and something about the chimney? I don't own a house. Just as a little fun fact. I mean, if you wanna scam someone, do your research first. Are you reflecting? You bugger? Oh boy, do I don't like you. Nor you. Go away.
Congratulations.
Yeesh. Ooh, gossip. I don't know what you're talking about, Saima. That all went perfectly well. We got the key. And the Crocophant is also dead, so I don't know what you're on about. Now I need to find that bloody chest, however. And I have no idea where that is. Yeah, we had people come to the door here as well. That's why... that's why the front door is locked while I'm streaming. Because given how very insensitive and downright psychomaniacs some of those door-to-door sellers are, I don't want anybody standing in here like, haven't you heard me knocking? Yeah, it's just, you know, if you want to make business, research your customer base first. And if the person you are calling is not owning anything, is not owning a house, is not owning, you know, anything related to a house, maybe don't call for something concerning the roof. For example.
The key is rusted, but it fits the lock neatly. Opening the chest reveals a blackened orb, pulsing with an eerie light. It is the treasure of which Fitzsimmons spoke, a cursed eye of Paleth. Take the cursed eye of Paleth to the dwarven priest Glorin Steelbrow in Menethil Harbor. Ask him how to remove the eye's curse.
Okay. Back from there. Did it. Yes. Stop it, Reku. Yeah, but why do they call me and why don't they call Rampo? That's the thing.
What's on your mind?
They never call him.
An Eye of Paleth! Amazing! There's something wrong with this one. You found it on one of those shipwrecks? Well, that explains it. But I didn't know they had such an eye on the Third Fleet. It's no wonder Fitzsimmons was so spooked. A cursed Eye of Paleth is no cause for mirth. I can't lift the curse from the Eye of Paleth. The eyes were crafted by human priests, so you'll have to go to Stormwind to find someone who can help you. Speak with Archbishop Benedictus. He is head of the Cathedral of Light in Stormwind. He can help. I hope for your sake.
Me too. Stormwind. Let's go. Let's go! I know that you said that, Saima, so it still doesn't make sense. It's just cold calling. And cold calling is never effective. I don't answer the phone. I don't. No. No. I don't answer the phone from numbers I don't know. Alright, into the cathedral we go. Trying to get that eye cleaned.
Light be with you.
An Eye of Paleth, but this one has seen much sorrow. ... It must have been witness to a terrible tragedy. Let me cleanse it, for the eyes were created to shine bright, and their powers can be quite dangerous if tainted like this one.
That was it? You're telling me something about ... and that's it? Well, that was anticlimactic. That was anticlimactic. It is always nicer to QQ. What does QQ mean? UQ is cry? Wow, Saima! What? Anyway.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the world, then you've come to the right place. Grim and Elmore, at your service. That is quite a tale you have. And Lightforge Iron. Not for years have I worked with such a metal. It will be an honor to craft with it again. And you must return to me later with the story of your battle against the Necromancer. But we get ahead of ourselves. First, your weapon against Morbid Fell. Here is the weapon against the fiend of which you spoke. You're all ready, adventurer. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to your tale of glory.
You could talk about .com? Yep, that would have been worse. That could have been worse. Oh boy. Anyway. You have to cast coffee. Now, would that be CC? Coffee casting, yes. Okay, well there you go.
Where is it ye would like to go, lass? For just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Hi, Phoenix. Ooh, ouch. You tea drinker, you. That had her hurt. That was quite the insult. Mm-hmm. Uh... No, they don't work. Are you... Are you in here? Oh no, you're the... Oh, you're that one. Oh, okay.
Need help? Oh, Tria sent you, huh? That's a little different. Feel free to fight whatever monstrosities come at you from the darkness. I'm sure you'll be able to handle it pretty easily if you're the type to be hanging around with the likes of him. So, what does my friend need of me on such a gloomy day as this?
Defia's activity? Well, there's always some activity. Even if they keep to themselves, we consider them a threat. But now that I think about it, there was a recent sighting that seemed odd. It must have been a couple weeks ago, but some of their agents had gathered around Adel's stead. From the report, I'd guessed something big went down. Why don't you check there first? And bring me back anything you find. The farmstead is south of the road from Westfall, just as you enter Duskwood.
What language is this? It looks ancient. I can't read it. Take the note you gave me to Sira von Indy. He's very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate this message, it's he. Well met. Light bless you. I'm almost finished translating that note. If you come back in a few moments, I should be done. Oh my. If what is written on this note is true, then Abercrombie's done something unspeakable. You better bring the translated note back to Ello, and do so quickly, for I fear a doom already lumbers toward our town. For the Alliance. The Embalmer is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist, driven mad by the death of his wife Eliza. To restore her, he used dark magic to place his own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the Embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve his heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken.
Bye-bye. Don't run into stitches. Atlas, that was there. And there's Sven. Okay. Alright. You counterspelled the counterspell. Ooh. Alright. Alright, alright. I see, I see. Okay, let's head to the shoreline. We are not going to do this. No, we are not going to do that. No, no, no. Yoink. And then yoink. Hey, caninos. Hello. See who needs choose violence? Or chose violence? Yeah, we are not going to do that. Because I'm not sure about a 30 plus a 30 elite quest with being level 29. That might not be the smartest idea. Isn't that a pity? I think that's sad.
Light be with you. Ah, this will be proof against the fiend Morbin Well done, you are ready. Morbin will fall. Morbin hides in his lair, the house perched atop the hill to the east overlooking the Raven Hill Cemetery. His time in this land is drawing to an end. Use Morbant's Bane against him. It will render his protective magics powerless. Slay him, and save us from his wickedness. Be the instrument of my revenge and a hero of Duskwood.
Okay. Where? They are in the cave here. Edelstadt, that is there. Oh, go away. Go away. Let's see. Let's see, what do we find here? Old ruin. Ding 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 ding. I see you. Pastel black. So I suppose it's in that house. Ok. There we go. Alone in that house? Okay. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And back to Watcher Bacchus. There. And hopefully not running into stitches on the way there. That would be good. Well then. Let's keep a safe distance, shall we? So if the NPCs were to kill him, right? If the NPCs were on their way to get rid of Stitches in Duskwood, and I would just throw like 1 or 2 frost bolts towards it until one hit. That should then count as my death, right? Or my kill. And they are doing nothing, but the ones in town do. Who are you running away from? He's right there. You just ran through the biggest threat of Duskwood. Okay, cool. Sure, why not? Smart guy, right? If I run straight through that thing, it doesn't catch me. I'm not giving you intelligence. So let's see if that theory somehow works or not. What, need to take a breather? All the weapons and chains a little bit too much? Okay, the next 4. Level 20. What do you think you're going to do against it with level 20? Obviously nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I triggered him with this quest. I didn't open the quest, but I triggered his spawning. And to be fair, quite right now, I just want to see what happens. Okay, closing in on Duskwood. Now then, let's see what happens. Well, closing in, ha 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 ha. The suspense, yes. Wow. Okay. You are not even making a well, a little dent. This the smallest of dents. I am keeping a safe distance from that dude. Um... Yeah, I let this play out until he is way down, and then I just try with a wand going in and hitting him like once or twice, maybe. But yeah, I let this play out first. Well, the spell went through, but nothing happened. Well, it's good to know that they are getting rid of him. Not what I expected, but, well... We have to dance around some pellets with shrink wrap to summon an acid demon. Wow. You have an interesting job, Canininos. You really have an interesting job. Will there be a video of the dance?
What can I do for you? You're back safe and sound? Couldn't ask for much more than that, could you? Now, let's see what we have here. This looks pretty official as far as any Defias documents I've seen, but it could be a dupe just to throw you off track of whatever it is you're looking for.
Whoa, this looks way too complex to be something to just lead you astray. I shouldn't even be looking at this stuff. Take it to Trias. He'll be able to make sense of it. And don't let anyone get in your way. This is bigger than me. It might even be bigger than him, but we'll see. And do me a favor, stranger, don't tell anyone I helped you. If my superiors found out I knew about any of this and didn't share it with them, they'd probably hang me.
The safety dance. See, but Zagon is already dancing with you. Bazaran is already dancing with you. There you go. Now we get the video. So are you going to make the popcorn and I make the coffee so we can watch the video? On your way to join into the dance or for the video? To the popcorn. Woohoo! Perfect.
You need something? Yeah, this is an interesting read. Jorgen and DieLuette were smart to bring me in on this. Seems the Defias have been trying pretty hard to complete this plan of theirs. What's this? Fist? That's a familiar name.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Dashiell, Dashel something. What was his name? Fist. Dashel Stonefist. They call him Fist in some circles. Probably on account that he likes to get in brawls. You can find him in Old Town usually. Right smack dab in the center of it. Go talk to him. If you have to, use a sword or something heavy and blunt to persuade him to open up some. And don't hesitate. If he's in this as deep as these papers suggest, then he's not going to give you any information willingly.
I can poke him with my staff. Is that good enough? Will that be good enough? I don't know.
What? You come into me alley and ask questions about me personal business? Business which you obviously have nothing to do with.
Yeah, you're obviously not the smartest person to come into Stormwind, but you're about to be one of the dumbest to never leave. Have you met me friends?
Oh, hey, hold on a second here. What the hell? Okay, you're going into a sheep.
Here there.
Goodness.
Congratulations.
What the hell? Can't even talk to him now?
So you came to me for a reason. What is it you need?
So, yeah. I might know something about that meeting at Adel's Stead. Happened a few weeks back, I think. I really didn't have any part in it. Me part was done when Plan A failed. Damn adventurers. The guy we got on the inside for Plan B came out of Menethil. Guy called Slim. That's all I know regarding their backup plan.
The plot thickens.
Good to see you're still alive, adventurer. So, it went well with Dashel then, huh? I've been reading up more on this plan of theirs, and although it doesn't state the name of the diplomat they were after, it does talk about this Plan B they enacted after failing on their first attempt to capture him. This Slim that Dashel mentioned doesn't have any other name written here, but if you say he's in Menethil, then that's a start.
A contact of mine retired in the wetlands at the harbor city of Menethil. He should be willing to help on your word alone if you tell him you're working for me. His name is Mikhail. He mentioned becoming a bartender before leaving Stormwind a few years ago. Speak to him, find this Slim, and find out if there's anything else to know about this kidnapped diplomat. We need to find out where they've taken him, or at least who he is. The docket doesn't mention anything about their plans after he's captured.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that right away. Okay, our quests look very slim. Jeez, yes. The quests that we have
Just
opened
browsing my
are
wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
very slim.
See you around.
What are we going to do? No. I suppose we could go back to the wetlands and do the Necrosh scam bit. Maybe. Hey you. Hello. Hold on. What? What level actually is the beginning of Stranglethorn? Is it 30 something? The beginning is 40? Are you sure? I'm not talking about Southern Stranglethorn, I'm talking about Northern Stranglethorn. You know what? There's only one way to find out.
Where is it you would like to go, lass? For just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Only one way to find out. You're seeing 30 to 45. Yeah, I checked as well. Yeah. So we're just trying. Heading in there and see what's going on. Yep. All right. Okay. To the Thorny Stranglers we go. Yep. Let's see. Little change of scenery because we are switching around between Redbridge Mountain and Duskwood and the wetlands. So a little change of scenery might not be the worst idea. Right. Do you have anything interesting, Antonio Perelli?
Good day to you.
You do not. Okay. Thanks,
See you
bye.
later.
Duskwood is a tad gloomy. Yeah. It can be. It can be. Who am I kidding? It is. It is. Okay, let's see. No. And it's raining. Of course it is raining. Rebel Camp. Rebel Camp is not giving me any? Not giving me any quests.
Hello.
Okay then. Maybe they start giving us quests when we are turning level 30? Because this should be our level range now. Beginning. That is a lot of men raining down. There is a quest. Yay! I see you in there. Yoink.
How are?
Master Nessingwary has a big hunt ahead of him. I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat, although I do miss some of those glorious moments on the battlefield. Welcome to Stranglethorn! Perhaps you're not aware of this, but that dwarf over there is the one and only Hemet Nessingwary, renowned war hero of the Alliance and master big game hunter. He's not one for welcoming strangers into his camp, but you look like you've seen quite a bit of action in your day, adventurer. Being a veteran of many battles himself, Master Nessingwary has a soft spot for fellow heroes. Go and speak with him. Perhaps he can give you some hunting pointers. Jolly nice to make your acquaintance, adventurer. Haven't seen an adventurer around these parts for some time. I situated myself with this expedition for one purpose, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I am willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach the ways of raptor killing to you. Ajek will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Erlgadin is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill, and I'll let you in on the big hunt. So, you think your hunting skills are in tip-top shape? I can put them to the test in a jiffy. Head out into that jungle and kill 10 Stranglethorn raptors. We'll see just how much of a big game hunter you are. And no, I won't tell you where you can find them. Locating the beasts is half the challenge.
When I was but a young girl, my father trained me in the art of tiger hunting. You'll find the young felines much easier to track and slay. For this reason, we'll start you out easy. One can often find young tigers near the expedition camp. Test your tracking skills and see if you can hunt some of the beasts down.
If you want to be a part of the hunt with this crack group Hemet has assembled, you're going to need to prove yourself an able panther hunter. We'll start you out easy. Don't you worry. Let's see you kill 10 young panthers to start. Tracking them down is only half the challenge.
Okay, okay. Was there a flight point? I don't... we can take a look. I thought that they might have added that later. Well, we can check. No flight point. So they added that in later. Alright, let's get rid of some panthers and tigers. That should be doable. Okay, given that she came from there, I suppose that she killed a lot of panthers there. So we are going this way. Oh, hello. Sneaky, sneaky. Could you stop hitting me? There we go. Much better. Thank you. We had to repair a big spaceship? What happened? Did we fly into an asteroid belt? Did we collide while parking? What happened? A space fight? Oh. Were we victorious? Were we successful? Yes? Yay! Very good. You crashed your WoW ship. What are we talking about? I was talking about Star Citizen. What are you talking about? Ah. You have a WoW ship there? Mm-hmm. So why did you crash it? Pity, I thought she was done. Ship doesn't want to slow down at docking. Did the ship doesn't want to slow down, or did you forget to hit the brakes? You did hit the brakes. Oh. Server lag and kaputt. Oh! Oh, great. How is it in Star Citizen if your ship crashes because of a game's fault? Which a server crash kinda is, I think. Or lag? Do you get it reimbursed? Oh, so lifetime insurance. Okay. Part of the Alpha? What Alpha? Were you a backer of Star Citizen? In the Kickstarter? The game is out for 12 years. How can it still be in alpha? That is amazing. Such money grabbers. Yes, so the money flow doesn't end. Because if they would have a full release, then the money flow would end. That's amazing. That is one swift loophole. Oh, I agree, they have a problem. For sure they have a problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some games are stuck in early access for years. I don't know. Early access lost its whole meaning. It really did. I mean, it is not that RSI is a poor company. It is not that they are in desperate need of money. That is just a loophole that they found. And they are milking it too. Until there is no milk left. Wow. Oh well. It seems to work. Yeah, I backed this with 25 euros on Kickstarter back in the day. And that's all the money they ever gotten from me. I never played it. I never put any more time and money into that after those 25 euros. I have no idea what it costs. After seeing that they, before the game even fully released in a playable way, they added these ships that costs hundreds of euros that you could buy, and concierge service for backers over I don't know how many thousands of euros and stuff. And they put the money in all this infrastructure and all that, but they didn't really at that time put money into the game, except for more pixel ships for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of euros. So, and friends of mine spent thousands of euros into that game. Thousands. Before it was even playable. So, yeah, I don't know actually what it costs now.
Congratulations.
Since I am not touching that game. You can spend 5,000 on a ship. Yes, 5,000 euros for pixels. That's... Who comes up with something like that? It's cheaper than OnlyFans? How do you know? Mm-hmm. Good talk. Good talk. Right. So. Now that we have that mystery uncovered. I mean, as with all things, people should spend their money on whatever they want to spend their money on, because it is their money. And if they get some fun out of spending that money, even better. RSI is just not getting any more money out of me. It's no. Not for me. Too late, Butterhorn. Too late. We know now. And I have no idea what that abbreviation is.
Congratulations.
Nicely done, adventurer. You are ready to move on. You are learning, adventurer. Let us test your skills with the mature cats now. Kill 10 Stranglethorn tigers this time out.
Off to a good start, adventurer. Now you're ready to turn it up a notch. If you want to prove yourself worthy of socializing with the likes of these big game hunters, you'll need to prove that you can kill 10 panthers. Those big boys are tougher. They're not as easy as the young ones you were killing earlier.
I agree. That's why we can't do that yet, because they are a little bit too high level for us. I actually don't know. I don't DM. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how you yeah, on mobile. No idea. Hi Vecna. Arcane spec was weird back when? I've never played a mage with an arcane spec. One day I should do that. Could I make an X in the chat? Like that? Oh, so you have the name. Ah. Smart. Smurd. Okay, well, I think we have to go back either to the wetlands or here. Smurd girl? Yes, you are. I'm not sure I want to know about that. I'm not sure I want to know about that. That sounds weird. Yeah, I know that I asked. I know that I asked. Ah, sometimes I just sometimes I should overread these things. Yep. Dumb stuff for Frost and Fire? Played Mage a fair bit? I don't... Is that a question? Wanted to main but switch back to Warlock? Alright, alright. At one point, I am going to do an Arcane Mage. Just because nobody plays an Arcane Mage. But it won't be any time soon. Okay, let's do the wetlands thing here. Let's go there. Kill some orcs and stuff. And Frostblock? Does Frostblock make a lot of sense when you play solo?
I buy and trade. Be careful.
It's most useful in group. Yes, that's what I think as well. For solo, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. You're getting into the ice block, and you can't do anything in the ice block. But yeah, in a group it makes a lot of sense. Yep. Oh, I guess it makes a lot of sense if you are raiding or if you are in groups a lot. Then I can see why that is useful to get the attention away from you, more or less. Yeah, I can see that happening. Look at panic button. I guess. I guess that too, yes. Oh, if it were up to me, I wouldn't use Blink for normal running at all. No, I would use Blink when things get a little bit too dicey, you know, put them in the Frost Nova and then blink away to get a head start. But I suppose that's the difference between playing solo and playing in a group or with a lot of raiding. I don't see it as a waste, to be honest. Oh sure, run away. Run to your cronies! There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, I never really raided, so I wouldn't I wouldn't go into all those rotations and, you know, putting out the most damage possible. I never needed to do that. So my priorities always were a little different. Yeah, that's true, Vecna. That's true. Yeah, Automod is set on, well, sometimes it filters out things that are just stupid. For example, he doesn't like the word chicken. When Caninius writes something about chicken, he gets the message gets hold for bullying. Yeah, so that's interesting. The reason why I have Automod set on kinda strict is because it's the safe for work channel, and a lot of gremlins work from home and then maybe have their kids running around, and I don't want them to see things that they should not see, should not read, you know. Nope, nope. Hold on. Thank you, LJ. I should go to the trainer, though. That would be a... I suppose that would be a good idea. Halfway there, yes. Halfway there. Okay, the question is... Really? There we go.
You place some of the tinder on the catapult, then strike a spark onto it. flame erupts and quickly spreads. Now that the catapults have been burned, find and kill Chieftain Necrosh.
But he's also in a lead. Let's see. I don't know if I want to be here. It's level 32. No, you know what? We are... heading to Ironforge, and I go to the trainer first. See what's going on here.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Now it is time for you to earn your mage's wand. To begin this quest, speak with the human hermit Tabitha in Dustwallow Marsh. You will find her shack deep in the marsh, west of Theramore. Speak with her, for her knowledge is vast. You will find Tabitha's cottage west of Theramore, and just north of the Stone Mall ruins.
Goodbye now.
We need more money. More money, more money. And I am not going to learn spells that I don't use. Ice armor. Okay, and the bigger water bottle.
Good day, dear. Very good.
Still, despite common belief, still not a warlock. Still not a warlock. And it won't be a warlock. Still the wrong mage. Aha! Then there's Wrath of the Lich King, Warrior, Death, Macros of Doom? What are those?
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
I know, it's amazing. I used the blast. The ward might come in handy. And that.
Be seeing you.
Hey, that one. Ok. Custom macros between specific rage thresholds, given carefully inputs. Just go haywire on damage. Huh. I get it. You rate it a lot, I suppose. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Yes, you. Somewhat seriously. It shows. It shows. And not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't know these things. I wouldn't know these things. The monster rotations and all that stuff. Because, as I said, I never raided. That was not for me.
Great to meet you.
There.
See you soon.
Off to Stormwind. And then maybe we can try to do the mage thingamajig in the tower. Maybe. Journey to the Marsh. Tabitha. Tabitha is in the Dustwallow Marsh. Pretty much in the middle of everything there. Ugh. Yeah. What are you at?
Greetings, adventurer. You have the look of an adventurer about you, and I have a task that needs some tending to. Archmage Trelane, my original master, fled Stromgarde in the Arathi Highlands not too long ago, and he's asked me to help him in recovering some of the items he left behind. The city fell under siege and he attempted to defend the Tower of Erethdor, but to no avail. I have agents in the Highlands already, but they've requested I send more aid. Are you interested?
This is different? Now they read the quest? It's an add-on. Called voiceover. Yeah. It actually helps. It actually
Browsing
helps.
my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
And, to be honest, it's a little bit more immersive when you finally have the quest text, or when you finally have the quest completely, and not just quickly scouring through it to get the informations, and that's it. You know, getting a little bit of backstory and all that, and all of a sudden, chain quests
Where is it
actually
you would
make
like
sense.
To go, lass? For just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse.
I wish it would work in retail. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work on retail. Maybe because there's so many things? So much plopping up. On the other hand, then, it could only work on the main quests. Yep, I don't know why it doesn't work on retail. It works great here. There are some quests in the beginning that are not red. But they are really in the beginning. Like in the beginning in Karanos and in, oh god. There, Coldridge Valley. Like when you spawn a new character. There are some that don't work, but after that, when you go to the normal leveling areas, they work perfectly fine. And as I said, chain quests all of a sudden do make sense. What I want to do, however, is quickly bind ourselves here, so we don't. If we go to the Mage's Tower and we need to get out of there, then we can beam ourselves back here. Nope. There you are.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Perfect. Because this is what we're going to do first thing tomorrow morning. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Trying to do the Mage quest with level 28. Let's see how far we can do this. However, I'm going to be back this afternoon at 3 PM CET when we are continuing our Subnautica 2 run. Right? So, if you want to see that, be there in about 4 hours, a little bit less than 4 hours. If you don't want to see that, then come back tomorrow morning at 8 AM CET when we are going to continue this run. Up until then, thank you so much for being here. I wish you a wonderful time, and I hope I see you later. Bye-bye!